I wanted to believe, but the tools have been taken away. The X-Files have been shut down. They closed our eyes. Our voices have been silenced. Our ears now deaf to the realms of extreme possibilities.
Reinstatement of the X-Files must be undeniable.
Welcome everybody to the Dark Talk Files, episode 35, Excelsis Dei. I am Dan, the host, and I'm here with my FBI partner, my bro, Paul. How's it going?
Hello, Dan. It's going all right, thanks. How are you?
Good, man. Good. Yeah, been a while. Been a moment since we've recorded last.
It's been a while. It has. It feels like it's been ages, but about 3 weeks or something?
You know, breaking kayfabe here. We do record these in advance. It seems like it's been a bit longer than usual, but we're back, and as if this was the episode we came back for. Fuck you know.
I was worried you were going to like this one, gotta be honest. I was like, this is right up down the street, this one.
No, it's not at all. So yeah, Excelsis Dei. I have no memory of this episode at all.
No, neither do I. It was like watching fucking Goosebump for adults. It was, it was a weird one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into what we think about it towards the end, I guess. But yeah, this was like, it's like watching a GCSE drama. You know, it's just fucking bad.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. But let's go. So, Monster of the Week. We open up at the Excelsis Dei of the title, which is a nursing institution / retirement home, and it's run by these nurses and orderlies who all wear white white suits. First I saw these guys, I thought, oh my god, they're going to run in and attack Kane and try and get him institutionalized again. Vince McMahon is going to hire these guys in a couple of years' time.
It's that classic film / TV outfit that they have to wear, but legally have to wear in these things to show that they work there.
Yeah, so our victim in this cold open is one of the nurses who works in this place. So this is Nurse Charters, if I got that right? Yeah, Nurse Charters.
Why not?
So she puts these two old men to bed and she gives them their nightly pills. And does she also strap them into the bed?
Yeah, so she only straps one of them down. It's the one who sexually assaulted her by grabbing her ass and asking her for a sponge bath.
Do you know what? Like, I've got no fucking sympathy for this dude. No patience for this guy at all. He's the most dislikable character we've had in the show so far. We've had murderers and all kinds, but this guy is just like this old fucking pervert who thinks it's okay to like molest his nurse. Oh, just go away. Fucking dude makes me feel fucking sick.
Yeah, and his mate as well. Like later on when his mate talks and that, I was just like, ew. And it's not like an ageist thing. It's like a character thing. You know, the actor's doing it well to make me feel like that, but it's just like fucking, they're just gross, aren't they?
And I know they've got, okay, so I know that they've got dementia / Alzheimer's, right? Which kind of like, you know, you can not forgive it, but you can sort of understand why they might be like that because they're not in their correct frame of mind. But a plot point in this is that these guys are on medication, which is reversing their condition. So this is what they're like before they got Alzheimer's. You know, they're just a couple of fucking creeps.
Yeah, absolutely.
These two like really rubbed me up the wrong way, but yeah, we'll get into them. Yes, so this nurse, after she straps him down, she goes to her own bedroom because I assume she's on like a night shift or a sleep or something, and her bed has also got restraints. Like,
no, she's going to clear out the bed of the freshly dead woman.
Oh, right, okay. I thought she was going to lie down and strap herself in.
As one should. That arsehole orderly guy was like, she fell face first into a soup or something like that, and then she's like, have you cleared her room? And they're like, no, we thought we'd leave it for you. And it's like, this is a nurse, dude. Have some fucking respect. Like, she shouldn't be changing beds. They should be changing fucking beds. Come on.
Exactly, yeah, because they're not like registered nurses. They're just like the hired help, the orderlies, you know, and they're fucking, these guys are assholes as well. Like, the guys that work there are dicks.
These dudes are terrible. Absolutely terrible. But that's what she goes into the room for. She's like, she goes to clear the room, remake the bed, and make sure those straps are ready to fucking strap in the next elderly person who wants to just go to bed and not watch boxing. Because, like, They should have just let him finish that match, like, you know.
I know, yeah. Where's the harm in leaving the TV on?
Yeah, I know.
Yes. So Nurse Charters, she is then attacked and overpowered by an invisible and unseen force. She is then strapped to the bed, and she is raped by the Holy Spirit. And I got kind of worried at this point. I was thinking, oh God, please do not be another ghost revenge episode.
Yeah, but it is though. It is. It's exactly what it fucking. Not so. Well, I don't know. It doesn't even explain it as much as like revenge, but that's what it is, isn't it? For me, I was just like, oh God, this is like the second thing we got to talk about where an invisible thing rapes a woman. It's like, give us a break, you know. Hollow Man. That was pretty horrendous as well.
We've already had this conversation, about like if it's hard enough for a woman who is raped to get believed by the authorities. Never mind if it's an invisible spirit or a ghost or whatever. And you know what? And speaking of bellends that don't believe it, I am shocked and appalled at Mulder in this one. He is a knobhead in this. Like, he is willing to believe anything that comes his way, except for the fact that a woman got raped by a ghost, which should be entirely his thing. Like later in the episode, he's like, "Oh, she's making it up just to get a payment out of the from the state." And Scully's like, "Are you fucking for real?" Like,
yeah. Scully is the voice of reason in this one, but also the one who wants to believe as well. You know, she's actually she's taken the place of Mulder in this episode, and he's the skeptic throughout.
Yeah, which is very out of character for him. But so I'm not happy with him in this episode, to be honest.
Yeah, neither am I.
So like we say, Mulder and Scully, they're sent to investigate. Scully believes that this woman was at least raped, and Mulder is the skeptic. And mind you, at first he does sort of believe that she was raped. He's like, she probably just blocked out the face of her attacker, which is something that happens, you know.
Yeah.
But the Nurse Charters, she's like convinced that she was raped by the ghost of one of the men, or the psychic powers of one of those old pervs from earlier. She's like, I know his smell, I know his touch, I just know it was him. It's just like, oh God, this is fucking gross. I could smell that old man through the TV.
Oh, I know.
So when Mulder and Scully investigate that old dude, he's Hal Arden, and he's just like, he's awful. Like for a guy suffering with dementia, they see that he's quite lucid, and he's just like, oh, a man can't speak about what's on his mind anymore. The world's too fucking goddamn woke and all that. I'm like, just stop with these fucking Reddit comments.
I heard someone say the other day, you can't even wolf whistle at women anymore. The world's for dogs, isn't it?
What kind of fucking loser do you have to be standing there wolf whistling with random women that come past you? Do you know what I mean? Just like, okay, now what kind of dinosaur does that? You can't even like make wanking gestures at women these days and stick your tongue out going, the world's gone to pot.
Gone to the dogs, it has. Gone to the
fucking woke. Yeah, so we meet another shithead character in this when Mulder and Scully they meet the head of the hospital, who is this woman, and she's just like, yeah, Hal is sound. There's nothing like, he's never done anything. Everyone loves him. The Nurse Charters is a gold-digging whore after a payout, so fuck this woman as well. Oh, this episode would be very angry.
It's very contained in this like one small world of arseholes, and there are like 3 people in it that are actually like nice and thoughtful and, you know, redeemable characters, and that doesn't even include Mulder.
No, I know, yeah. You've got like Scully, the nurse that was attacked, and then this one old guy who's like a fucking Michelangelo level painter.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, he's pretty cool as well. Oh, you got the old woman as well, Mrs. Trefond from Twin Peaks. Trefond.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah, she's in Twin Peaks. Yeah, she's in Firewalk with Me. She's got the little kid who's David Lynch's son in real life.
I was going to say, is it the little lad that's a magician? The guy that's a...
Yes.
That's her, yes. Okay, I do recognise her, yeah. Okay.
Before you move on, she's also abused institutionally in Happy Gilmore as well, if you remember. She's the Happy Gilmore's gram.
I haven't seen that film in so fucking long. It's so good.
Pretty funny.
Would you say that's the best Adam Sandler film?
Right. You're gonna laugh at this, but I always like The Wedding Singer.
I've never seen it, so
you've never seen it? Oh, it's great. Excellent level of romance. Lots of that similar kind of comedy. Yeah, and I liked Little Nicky as well. That was pretty funny. You know, like Tarantino in it and stuff like that.
The Waterboy?
Nah, not really. No,
is he in The Longest Yard?
Yeah. I've not seen that though.
No. There's Uncut Gems as well, if you want to go for one of his like serious mental films.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is a good film, yeah. That is a good film. Yes. So Hal and his mate, who is called Stan, this fucking old British dude, they're arguing about something. They're like, give me some of this, give me some of that. And he's like, no, we can't take too much, blah, blah, blah. The argument goes on and on. And did you hear what I heard? Did you hear Hal tell Stan to fuck off?
I had to rewind it. He says, "Fuck off." Yeah.
Well, the subtitles brought it up as "back off," and I was like, no, that was "fuck off." Like
sounded, sounded like a hard F, that one.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to drop it here.
Why are they still here?
I don't know, Stan.
Now you got to be more careful.
I am careful.
You're going to ruin it for all of us. They find out, it all goes for nothing.
I didn't tell him anything.
I'm not going to die in this godforsaken hole, you hear me?
Oh, fuck off, Stan.
We see that they're taking some kind of new medication, and Hal starts choking, and he chokes all the way to death. So rest in piss, you rapist piece of shit. But I did find this funny because when Mulder and Scully, they're in a meeting with the head of the hospital, trashing that nurse, and one of the orderlies runs in and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Arden's choking to death." And they're like, fucking hell.
And they're all running down. They're like, "Call 911." It's like, surely everybody's there is trained, at least in basic first aid. And you've got Scully, who is a doctor. It's like, definitely call him, but that's not what you need to be shouting while you're leaning on the boat.
Got a literal doctor right here.
Yeah. Start giving the facts out straight away, what he was doing, what he looks like, just give all the information you can until you get there. That's just me being picky, though.
Yes, we meet Dr. Grago, who is performing medicinal trials on these dementia patients. And he was finding that it was having tremendous effects. So in some cases, it was actually reversing the disease. He was just hoping it would make these guys comfortable and maybe, help them to form complete sentences again. But it's actually reversing the disease and making them look younger. And I gotta laugh at Stan's daughter. She's talking to Mulder and Scully a bit later. She's like, yeah, I dropped Dad off here and I was hoping, she probably was hoping. She's like, this would be it and I could just dump him here and he'd die. But it's like, he's actually getting better, so we're gonna have to bring him out of the home. He doesn't qualify for it anymore.
It reminded me of this meme that I saw a few years ago that says, "Please stop praying for my grandpa. You're making him too strong. He broke out of the hospital and the cops can't get him. He's too powerful."
So Dr. Grago, I thought that I recognized this dude, the glasses doctor. I thought he was, again, from last episode, I thought he was that doctor from the Lizard Salamander Hand episode. I was like, it's him! Or if it's not him, it's definitely the same actor, but it's not the same actor. But I looked up the dude, and he was in a previous episode of The X-Files that we've covered. He was in Tombs, and he played a doctor in that as well.
Oh. Did he play the same character, though?
No, different character, but still a doctor. Now, I can't think who he was in Tombs. The only doctor I can think of was Dr. Monty, Tombs' doctor that he ate. And maybe he was the guy that Tombs was stalking into his house, and his wife put the padlock on the toilet. Do you remember?
Yeah, maybe. I'll look it up. I'll have a look.
So Scully theorizes that lots of this mad shit is happening at Excelsis Dei, and Mulder is actually talking her down at this point. Like, this is where he says, I believe Nurse Charles is making this up for a payout. So yeah, like we've mentioned, Mulder, you can fuck off as well. We do see what's sort of going on here. So we see that all the way through the episode, we see that the residents they're getting dealt some mysterious drugs by another one of the orderlies, Gung, who is acting very sketchy. They're like, give me some more, Gung. And he's like, I can't. It's too much. But they're like,
he's like, I can't. Do you know this actor from anything?
I did look him up slightly, but I don't recognize him. I didn't recognize him offhand.
So he's been in shit tons of stuff. He's a voice actor as well. Got like a really big resume. But for what I knew him from immediately was the second best Turtles film ever made, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. He plays Lord Noranaga, the main samurai boss guy.
I don't think I've... Oh, Turtles in Time.
Some people call it that, but it's number 3.
Yeah.
Where they go back in time.
Yeah, I have seen it, yeah.
God, I used to watch that film so fucking much as a kid, like on repeat. I loved it so much.
Yeah, Sab Shimono.
Yeah.
Oh, he was also in the Jackie Chan Adventures and Samurai Jack as well.
Yeah, he's done voice acting and a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, Turtles 3. Three Ninjas.
Is he in Three Ninjas?
Apparently he is. He's in Three Ninjas Kick Back, so I don't know which one of the sequels that is.
So the thing about the Three Ninjas is that I'm sure that the first one came out, then they made the sequel, but then made a third one and brought that out before the sequel. I'm almost sure of it. But,
oh my god, guess who he voices in The Simpsons?
Oh, I know who it is.
Go on.
I can't remember.
Mr. Sparkle.
That's the one, yeah. I don't know that.
I only know him from The Terror, the TV show The Terror. And he's only in one episode of that. That's the only thing I've really seen him in.
Sorry, I'm just looking up Three Ninjas now. Originally, the other sequel, Three Ninjas Knuckle Up, was shot back to back with the first film with the original cast, but due to distribution issues, it was released in 1995 after Three Ninjas Kick Back. So I've never seen Three Ninjas Kick Back because it hasn't got the original Rocky or the original Tum Tum, but it's got the original Colt. But yeah, big fan of Three Ninjas. Do you remember when we went to watch AEW and we were just like the next day we were just hungover eating McDonald's and I was just watching Three Ninjas on my phone?
Perfect hangover film.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so by the looks of this, then the original Three Ninjas came out in 1992. I would have sworn that was an 80s film.
No. I was going to say no because they're playing Super Mario Bros. 3 in one of the scenes, but that came out in the 80s as well. So
I knew I wasn't making it up. I could have sworn Hulk Hogan was in one of these, and he is. He's in the fourth one.
Fourth? I didn't even know there were four of them. What the fuck?
Plays Dave Dragon.
Dave Dragon. Is it called Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain?
That's the one, yeah. He's on the poster.
Oh, no. Oh, he is as well.
He's ripping the poster like he rips his shirt.
Has he got a wig on as well? Oh, my God, that is hysterical. We need to watch this. We need to do this film series ASAP.
That's the next franchise on the main series.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you who is in the original Three Ninjas, actually. Just checked him out in the cast.
Who?
Professor Toru Tanaka, who was Sub-Zero in The Running Man.
Oh, yeah, I remember. him. And, you know, the main bad guy in this, Snyder, he is he's part of that slick back, greasy hair, ponytail bad guy group that we made.
Oh, yeah.
Along with the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop and Mr. Perfect.
Kindergarten Cop and Val Kilmer in Heat.
And the guy from The Crow as well, what's his name?
Oh, Top Dollar.
Top Dollar, yeah.
Michael Wincott.
Should we just talk about Three Ninjas while we're...
I think I'm
for the rest of the episode. No, for the rest of the episode.
Rand Kingsley, that's the dude's name. Fucking hell, yeah, this dude is a sleazeball. Oh, yeah. Did we say the dad? Yeah, we said the dad from Kindergarten Cop, didn't we?
Yeah, the main bad guy.
I also think Duncan MacLeod from Highlander, even though he's a good guy, he sort of falls into that 90s ponytail category.
Duncan MacLeod.
Not Connor, Duncan.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
The lesser MacLeod, but he's still pretty good.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh, right, should we get back to talking about the episode?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, so Stan's daughter arrives to pick him up and take him home because he doesn't qualify for like government funding for this place anymore. Like they were expecting him to die so they could get his inheritance, but he's got better, so they're actually gutted about it because this guy is a piece of shit.
All of his inheritance is now going to go on his own care for as long as he lives.
Honestly, right, you'd be surprised how much that happens in real life. Like, I'm not going to get into that.
I wouldn't. I've seen it happen.
So, as he's about to leave, Stan decides now is the time to be a complete dickhead and run out onto the roof and make these orderlies who are on... What this orderly says a bit earlier, he says, I'm on $5 an hour. I'm not, this job is not paying me well enough. But this guy, he's got a duty of care. So he follows Stan out onto the roof. Like, would I be going out there for $5 an hour? Do you know what? Let the fucking old guy fall to his death.
Do you know what, I was trying to figure out how much that was, right? So back then, the dollar was worth about 50 pence for us. So have I got that right? Because remember, when we used to play poker a lot online, you would always convert your money and you put 20 quid in, you get $40. But it's changed now. It's much more even. So I was trying to figure out, like, in 1994, when this was made, $5.50 would have been about $2.75 here. But then the average rate of pay, like minimum wage, would have been a lot lower then anyway. Because in 2000 2004, I was only on £5.50 an hour when I worked in a hotel, which was shit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But he's on shit money for what he's doing anyway.
Yeah, I know. And this is a fucking hard job, especially when you have to run out onto the roof of a building and chase some old guy that's just like suddenly rejuvenated and like can do all this bad stuff.
He's turned into an Olympic sprinter.
Yes, isn't he? Like he gets to the top of the building, out the window, he's gone. And in fact, when he looks out to sea, you just see the window like dangling, like he's gone through it. It's like, fucking hell, he's fast, man. It's like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Do you see the back of his legs as he's scaling the roof as well? Like I just want you to saw like the back of his legs flying up.
Hands free like a parkour guy.
Yeah.
So this orderly who is stood on the window, he gets pushed from behind. The whole Evil Dead camera rushes behind him and pushes him off the roof. And he manages to hold on and he's like dangling. He's like, help me. And this is Mulder's one good deed for the episode. Mulder runs up. Somehow Mulder's on the ground and he looks up and they see him and like, shit, that guy's going to fall. Mulder gets all the way to the top floor. But he's too late and the guy dies. So all for $5 an hour. Not good.
Yeah. You see his fingers like getting like bent back by like an invisible force, like one at a time, and he's just like,
Right. So, explain to me what this supernatural threat is in this one, because it's very vaguely defined, right? Is it ghosts that live in this care home, or is it the men themselves are taking these, spoiler, mushrooms, like Asian Vietnamese mushrooms that are allowing them to connect with the dead who are doing this? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
I was going to ask you the same question, because at one point, it was the mushroom bit just after Mulder discovers the mushroom. I kind of zoned out a little bit, and then I zoned back in, and the explanation part was just done with, and it was just like, here's the rest of it. And so I was like, it's okay, I'm not rewinding it. Dan will assist you with this. So, but what I gathered was Gung has been sneaking in. He's been growing these mushrooms, these Vietnamese mushrooms. He's been sneaking them into their medication. It's been making them better, but it's also been opening up like the spirit world of like all these elderly people who had died there, so that they can start fucking with the alive people.
Yeah, I think. But then it doesn't make sense how Hal was able to rape the nurse earlier, or how Stan just pushed that dude off the top of a building. Like, and this bit now, so we meet Dorothy, the little old lady, and she's like hallucinating. She's like, "There's people in the room," and everyone's like, "Oh, shut up, you old bat!" And like, but we see it from her point of view, where she's looking at Scully and these ghosts. Oh my god, this looks terrible. This, like you mentioned, like it's like Goosebumps level of technology here.
It was.
These ghosts are surrounding Scully, and it was just fucking laughable. And later on, they follow her down the corridor, and she's like, "Don't you follow that woman?" And it's like, woo, woo, oh, fucking hell, come on.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to go into this in a second, but they also explain that the old guy pushed him off the roof, and they're like, he can barely get up the stairs on his own. How was he able to run up to the top of the building, run over the roof, run back inside, and then push him? They were like, we don't even have working elevators here. And I was just like, what the fuck? This place needs to be shut down immediately. Why would like...
Fucking does it.
Oh, God.
It does. This place is awful.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so... Right, okay. I'm kind of like you. I sort of zoned out at this point as well. Right. I don't know why, but Mulder goes up to the attic or the basement of the building, and he finds Guang's room. He discovers the mushrooms that we mentioned, and now these mushrooms were brought in by Guang from Vietnam, because he believes that he doesn't believe in the American healthcare system. He believes that the patients are treated like shit, which they are, fair enough, and he believes that the mushrooms can help them, which we'll talk about at the end of the episode. But Mulder finds the mushroom crop, and inside the mushroom crop, in the soil, is the dead body of an orderly. Now, is this the guy that got pushed off the roof?
No, it can't be. Nobody could have just taken the body. It must be the other dickhead orderly guy.
It's like, yeah, he's just in the soil fertilizing these mushrooms. Like, nobody's even reported him missing, as far as I was aware.
Yeah, I don't know.
We do see that one of the other residents, the only sound resident in this place, his name is Leo. He's painted this fucking masterpiece on the walls inside the room, and I was just thinking, why can't the rest of these old bastards do nice things like this instead of turning into like rapists and murderers and like just absolute cunts? Like, this guy is like, he's got the soul of a poet. He's just painted this huge thing, and it just looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah,
best part of the
episode. Part of the stinger at the end as well, because when we find out that these guys have stopped taking the mushrooms at the end, he's sat there with his daughter, and he can barely draw a stick man because his dementia has come back. I thought that was the only bit of this episode I thought was a really nice touch.
Yeah, it makes you think, why couldn't they base the episode around this guy and like just create something from this kind of really nice and artistic kind of story, about this man, like a sad story about this man who regained his like, his youth and powers to draw again, and like add some spooky shit into it later, but like get rid of the rapey old fucking arse bags and like,
Yeah. Yes, so the shit hits the fan in the hospital, and the ghosts, I don't know, start attacking everyone, and they lock Mulder and this nurse in a bathroom and turn the taps on. And literally within like seconds, the room is flooded and Mulder's wading around. This is so stupid. This is the most hilarious danger they've ever been in.
Oh, I know. How the fuck did it fill up so quick? Have you ever tried filling up a paddling pool in your garden in the summer? Because I have to do it all the time. And it takes fucking ages just to get it like a foot deep. And this room fills up to like a deathly amount in seconds. It's absurd.
And also, like, why is the room like watertight? Like there's no crack under the door or anything. It's just a normal bathroom, but like it's sealed, so this water can't get out. And Scully's like, they're trapped in there and someone's turned the taps on. It's like, fucking turn them off, Mulder. Like, just...
I know. It's one hell of a waterproof wet room because they do need to be watertight, these things. Yeah.
But then, like, at one point, Mulder like dives under the water and tries to pull the plug out.
I know.
Oh, this was fucking bad. This was so bad.
It was.
Scully, I can't think what she does, but she runs off to go and do something, and we see that Stan starts convulsing because he's overdosed on the mushrooms as well, just like Hal did. And his daughter is like, please, somebody help. And I was just like, do you know what? Fuck this guy. There's more stuff going on. You deserve this, you roof-pushing piece of shit.
Is he getting strangled, though? Because the old guy in the beginning, the one that we see die, he is like, when he's lying down and he's choking, you can see like his neck moving as if there are hands like strangling him.
Yeah. So I would hope that like
to this guy?
Yeah, I would hope that like the ghosts that inhabit this place don't want these guys doing the nasty evil shit that they're doing. So maybe they're like strangling them. Yeah, that could be it, actually. Yeah,
but they're doing the nasty shit as well, aren't they? Because it's not the old people who are alive, but also turning into a spirit type being while they're alive and doing bad shit that they're doing.
That's what I think is happening. They're taking those mushrooms and it's giving them access to the spirit world where Hal raped the nurse and Stan pushed the other guy off the top of the building. I think it's very vaguely defined,
if at all.
So Stan dies and hopefully he will end up in hell with Hal. So Mulder is freed from the bathroom where the door just literally bursts open because of the water pressure. That door wasn't built to like contain this much amount of weight, and Mulder just comes tumbling out of the fucking thing. And everybody's fine. There was no reason to worry. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
This was
it was pretty wank, I would say. That's my conclusion.
Scully narrates the debrief at the end of the episode, and she explains that Gung has been busted for dealing drugs, dealing shrooms to old folks, and he's awaiting deportation back to Malaysia. Sorry, I said Vietnam. It's Malaysia. Got Vietnam on the brain. But
deportation.
Malaysia. Yeah, deportation. Awaiting deportation. Oh yeah, sorry. Deportation. Well, I don't know. Fucking. Fucking hell, this is our first episode back for a long time, and it's just like my mind just. Why do it have to be this bad episode?
I know. It's okay.
Nurse Charters received a settlement from the government, and all the surviving old guys are now getting worse with their dementia because they've stopped taking the mushrooms. So the end. I don't think I need to ask you what you thought of this one, Paul.
Like 1 out of 10, maybe. Dog shit, lazy, goosebumpsy, fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark X-Files episode. Yeah, it was just shit. It was just really shit.
Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark are better than this, do you know?
Yeah.
They've got some genuinely good episodes. This was awful.
Yeah, this was really bad. This is probably the worst episode yet. It was that bad.
I've got it written down that this is the worst episode of season 2 so far, but I think this might be the worst episode ever that we've come across.
Yeah, it's really fucking bad. As I say, I'd give it like a 1 out of 10. The only bits that I think were good were the Leo, the artist guy, and that little story. They should have made something around him, and because that mural that he had painted was just fucking awesome. It was so good.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it looked really good.
Like the effort that they put in to make that, just for that one like little scene for this very, very minimal side character. It's just like, should have just made it about him. But I don't, like, again, the acting wasn't bad though. The main nurse who got attacked in the beginning, she was fine. She was good. Mulder and Scully, they didn't have a lot to do really, did they?
I know. Mulder was so dislikable. He was so dislikable in this.
Yeah. I couldn't even give you a direct quote from this episode from either of those two.
We always say that the worst X-Files episodes are the ones that could just be any TV show and just happen to have Mulder and Scully jammed in, and this was one of them.
This was exactly that. This is what they should have been avoiding the whole time. It was a weird little episode of a TV show that featured Mulder and Scully, and they didn't really do anything to change the plot or anything like that at all.
Yeah. I mean, I get what they're trying to say with, like, and I agree with the core message about, like, the care of the elderly is, like, nowhere near up to scratch, and, like, research into, like, fungi and psychedelics, like, should be encouraged and not, like, blanket banned. But, like, come on, this was just laughable.
Yeah.
And, like those old geezers were some of the just worst characters ever.
Yeah.
You know, this episode made my blood boil. I just didn't like anyone in it. Really put me in a bad mood, because you text me last night. I'd forgotten we were recording today, and I was just about to settle in and watch a film, and you were like, are we doing the X-Files? Yeah, okay, I'll watch. Yeah, it's been a while, and I put this on, and I was like, I had to go outside and have a cigarette after watching this, and I don't smoke, so.
And you've never smoked in your life.
Do you want to give me any trivia?
Yeah, because I think I've heard something about this before, about the script not being finished or being rewritten. Oh, here you go. First bit of trivia. Play the jingle. Paul Brown's script came in 2 days before filming was due to start and was found to be too ambitious and too unwieldy. Chris Carter set about rewriting it and continued doing so while filming took place. So that's just bad from the beginning, isn't it? You're never gonna.
Yeah.
It wasn't even complete. They didn't even know what was going to happen as it was happening. So, and it shows. It fucking shows. So, apparently that guy, that was his first ever script and his last ever script as well. I think. I'm not sure. A scene that revealed the attack victim nurse Charters was a lesbian was deleted.
Why? I guess you didn't need that in there, but I think that would have added a bit more character to the. Yeah. They shouldn't have cut that out.
I don't know. Not sure. Oh, so this one is actually quite interesting. I heard this as well. Building used for the exterior of Excelsis Dei is the West Lawn building of the Riverview Hospital and has been used extensively in filming. Other uses include The Butterfly Effect, Elf, Deadpool, Smallville, Arrow, Prison Break, and Supernatural.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Deadpool 2. No. Yeah, I think I remember it. And Butterfly Effect is probably the main asylum-y type place. Probably, I don't know. But yeah, quite a well-known place, shooting location. So yeah. Scully says to Mulder, "You have been reading too much Carlos Castaneda." Castaneda wrote a series of books that describe his training in shamanism and now accepted as fiction. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's the guy. Let me just check him up. Is he the guy that called all his wives the witches or something like that? Let me just check. Let me just check if it's the same dude, because I meant to check last night when she said the name. I was like, I wonder if it's that guy that... or maybe it's not who I'm thinking of, actually. Oh, no, maybe it is. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to skip through the rest of the trivia because it's shit, but I'll give you the last two spoiler trivias. In order to film the scene featuring the bathroom door bursting with water, special effects supervisor David Gauthier built a tank and flooded the set hallway with 3,000 gallons of water, 12.5 cubic meters of water. So,
have you ever seen the film Dark Water?
I think I saw it years ago when it was first around, but
the Japanese film, not the. I haven't seen the Western remake, but yeah, it reminded me of that because there's an apartment above the main character's apartment which is full of water, and that looks so creepy and cool compared to this. Anyway,
Amanita mushrooms can be cultivated, but they often only occur in very specific natural ecosystems. That's great. Thank you. And that's the end of the trivia because, yeah, there you go.
I've got a little bit of trivia I've just come across.
Oh, okay.
This episode features several actresses that had previously had parts in other episodes of The X-Files. Tasha Sims, in this episode, played the daughter of Stan. She had previously played the part of Cindy Reardon's mother in the first season episode Eve, so she was the mother of one of the twins.
Oh.
Sheila Moore, who had appeared as a background character in the episode of Deep Throat, appears in this episode as the nursing home's director.
I prefer Sheila less.
And Gillian Anderson appeared in previous episodes as Agent Scully.
Fuck off.
Have you got a spooky story this week?
So I really struggled to think of something to come up with for this. So instead of a spooky story, I've come up with a little bit of a sciencey bit, and this is something that I learned about. Slightly interested in mushrooms, and this is quite interesting to me. So I'm going to read it out. The largest organism on Earth is a fungus. The blue whale is big, but nowhere near as huge as a sprawling fungus in eastern Oregon. Next time you purchase white button mushrooms at the grocery store, just remember they may be cute and bite-sized, but they have a relative out west that occupies 2,384 acres of soil in Oregon's Blue Mountains. Put another way, the humongous fungus, which is what it's called, would encompass 1,665 football fields or nearly 4 square miles of turf. This is a big-ass fucking mushroom, and it goes underground and everything, and it's connected to all the other mushrooms.
I've heard of this thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely, I'm going to leave it there because there's so much shit to read out, but it's definitely worth looking up if you have any interest in this kind of thing. And it's like, mushrooms are like actual organisms, aren't they? They're alive, you know, like trees are and stuff, but like, this is why people who take like psychedelics, you know, like psilocybin and that, believe like all the connections and stuff. So I'm going to leave that there, and if anybody likes the sound of it, they can look it up. But I'm just going to read something here about, this is a post saying, I saw the secrets of the universe on my 10-gram shrooms trip. And this is more up my kind of street. So yeah. I'll read out a couple of these secrets that this person saw. Secret 1, the world is not real. The physical world you see isn't out there. It's coming from your consciousness. It exists within you, not the other way around. Everything is alive. Everything is connected. You are not separate from it. You are it. All of us are collectively creating reality. Think of it as a human brain. We are like neurons in a giant brain. Each of us has our own thoughts, feelings, and experiences, but we're all part of a larger network. We influence the systems, and the system influences us. I mean, that's like essentially what psilocybin trips do to you. They make you feel like mega connected to like everything.
Yeah, it's true. That's how the world is, I think. Yeah.
So there are, in total, there are 6 secrets here, and they're quite long. So I'll read you number 2. Secret 2, your soul knows this world isn't real, and it's trying to wake you up. Deep down, every one of us knows something is off. We can feel it like a dream we can't quite remember. This is why we chase happiness, why we seek love. We're not just trying to feel good, we're trying to remember our true state, because at our core, we are pure love, pure peace, and pure joy. The physical world gives us glimpses of that, but then it takes them away. And in those moments of heartbreak, suffering, and depression, or existential crisis, that's when the soul starts knocking louder. It's trying to remind you, this isn't all there is. In this reality, there are clues hidden everywhere. Signs, symbols, patterns. Most of the time, we don't consciously notice them, but they are always there, planted like keys in an escape room. Clues were hidden in the cover of a book I once picked up, a movie I happened to watch, a painting I saw as a kid. It all felt so intentional, like the universe was gently nudging me to remember.
All that from the Three Ninjas.
That's the experience Three Ninjas gives you. Just the first film, though. Even the things that you think don't matter, they are part of the design. They're part of your awakening. Do you know what, right? I got that up last night and I read one. I was like, this'll do. This'll be sound. This'll be interesting. And I'm actually really intrigued into reading more of this. Not that I'm like going to like start taking this as like, you know, at face value and this is the world, but I don't know, I felt similar things, you know, just, you know, not saying that I, you know, do shrooms or anything, but, you know, but yeah, like I'm really interested in this kind of shit. Yeah. If you listen, there's lots of these kind of trip reports on YouTube, and they are fucking mega interesting. I love them. They're great. And I'll leave it there because otherwise I'd be going on for another 20 minutes. So there's a bit of spooky story / science / soul spiritual shite for you after that crap.
Just think imagine if like the government like put money into researching this sort of stuff. Think how many like things you could cure and how chill the world would be, you know? Like
well, that's why people might microdose, isn't it? In countries where it's legal, you can just do it like taking vitamins, So like microdosing can cure depression, anxiety, some mental disorders, they say, conditions like that.
I've heard it's good for treating alcoholics. I mean, I'm sure it's good for a lot of other things as well.
Yeah, so if you're going to go on a trip, you're supposed to set intentions, and you can even like write them down, think about them as you're going into your trip, and you think about what you want to be free of. So a lot of people do it with alcohol, and people do claim that they've quit alcohol after it, And obviously it wears off a little bit over time, so you do another one, and they're not party drugs. You don't do them every weekend. They come to you. You're supposed to like let them into your mind and your body, and you accept them, and you can speak to them while you're on them as well. This is all from reading up on this. This is an experience, I promise you. And you can speak to them, and if you start feeling like it's going bad, you can speak to them and tell them to loosen up a bit and stuff like that. And yeah, don't you laugh at that?
Nothing. Allegedly, that's what.
Allegedly, yeah, that's what I've read. That's what my mate told me.
Your mate Saul.
Saul. Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Saul Goodman.
Bazinga.
Right, we will see you next time for episode 36, Aubrey. This has been the Dark Talk Files. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and good night.
Goodbye.
And do not take psilocybin mushrooms. That's allegedly.
Don't like research about if you're gonna. Yeah.
Read all about them.
Yeah, read into it. Reading's great in general. Just like everything. All the knowledge of the world is there for you to read, Great. Listen to Sigur Rós while on that. That'll be a good time. That'll be a really good time. Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Ugh.